Has the air quality in Beijing improved during the Olympic Games 2008 under the new government control policy? And obviously, the area beauty city is Beijing, which is located in northeast in China. And in this city, I'm going to look into the local air pollution levels and the main sources of this pollution. And obviously, again, the new air quality control policy and the data and measurements released by the Chinese government. And why is it important? Because China is known as one of the world's largest countries with very high population of more than 1.3 billion from the 2008 survey. And it is also ranked as the second largest economy and fastest growing rate in the world. And according to the 2006 figures, the average GDP growth rate per year was above 10% for the past quarter of the century. So this might be the factor that created poor air quality conditions. And Beijing is the capital city of, it is also known as the second most polluted country in the world from the 2003 data. And Beijing is the capital city of China. So also it is also known as the 13th most polluted city in the world as well. And the second reason is of the Olympic Games, because it is an international multi-sport event, and it is the first time it's hosting in China as well. So it draws many attention from different people from different countries. And also it is because of the Olympic movement, Agenda 21 from the Olympic Games. What it starts, obviously, Agenda 21 is, it is created and adopted by the IOC, and basically alongside with the culture and sport and environment is regarded as the first pillar of Olympism. What that means is it places the environmental policy in the forward concept of sustainable development. And under the Agenda 21, it creates purification and management of natural resources and the natural environment necessary to improve socio-economic conditions. And it creates 10 specific environmental criteria as well, such as the water management and transport management as well. And the main aim of our project is to assess the level of success of the new air quality control introduced by the local government just a few months before the game. And I've got 4 other objectives for my project. First one is to investigate the main and other possible causes of the atmospheric pollution. Secondly, to determine whether the air pollution level has been improved during and after the game period. And thirdly, to assess the level of success for these policies. And finally, I'm going to assess the reliability of the government to produce the data. And with all these objectives, I'm going to recommend some of the future possible strategies for the Chinese government to maintain the pollution level as well. And I've got 4 other hypotheses for my project. The air quality may be poor as observed, and those new control measurements and strategies may be insufficient. And the pollution from neighboring cities may also cause poor air quality, and the data will be false. And the data I need to test the hypothesis include the daily weather conditions such as the wind speed temperature and the IPI and concentration of ozone and the concentration of PM, also the number of blue sky days in past and the number of days with heavy pollution in past. Also, I've produced my own questionnaire from citizens and local resistant point of view as well. And I've also found some evidence for the formal measurements by the government from one of the scientific papers as well. And that is my progress of my project at the moment. For instance, 70% from the internet already. I've designed the questionnaire and working on the introduction at the moment. I'm going to produce my own graph on the API and the web conditions to see any terms. I'm going to read through the paper and insert some pictures of Beijing to prove the pollution state. And I've got some conclusions at the moment. Can read through it. And the main problems I found at the moment is the time consuming for assessing large amounts of data and the quality of that and the reliability from my questionnaire. Also the type of graph I'm going to use to prove the data. And I found that it's really hard to access some of the historical data from the website and to do some translation from the Chinese paper and photograph. Thank you.
Your questionnaire, how do you like come out of each two?
Oh, I target 20 people of my friends and some of my friends' family from Beijing as well. So I got different views from the local residents and the visitors as well.
So we've done Beijing with all the investigations.
Alright.
Beijing with all the investigations. That working.
Yeah.
What were they including?
And they got the report saying that the actual state, the pollution state during the game period have been reduced. But I've mentioned one of the papers from Stephen Andrews. He carried out some of the studies on how the Chinese government measures the pollution level, but it's not right because they move all the control stations away from the urban cities. Obviously, it will get the better air pollution results. Yeah.
The controls that have been put in place, are they just restricted to Beijing, or have they actually put these controls in other cities yet?
Basically, the control is only in Beijing only. So that's why, as mentioned, I'm going to see any other source for the pollution from the neighboring cities as well. John?
How far back do they take?
I have found very from 20 years ago data from the internet. I'm going to use 10 years data in 1998. I think that was enough. If not, it will be really time consuming for yes.
What are the main sources of air pollution?
Sorry?
What are the main sources of air pollution now?
Inside Beijing, the main sources of pollution from the traffic and the construction. So the new government policy is only based on the restriction on the traffic and the construction rather than other things. So that's not very helpful in the long term view.
Okay, and now about one more question.
Okay.
If the Olympic movement is making this important part, did they do their own control measures?
Yeah, they do. I said
And what are the results of that? I mean, if they have their own, if they do their own monitoring, if they do
they
their
have
own.
set targets for the Chinese government to reach the IPI, the air pollution index below 100 every day. So they setting the strategy.
The bully checking that.
Yeah, the mentor from the Olympic Committee.
They would have to produce a report.
Yeah, that is what the Olympic agenda will do in one of the reports. Thank you.